Nehemiah chapter 10. Yesterday we read about the sealed documents that they put the names of their princes and the Levites and our priests on. That's what chapter 10 starts off with. It says, now these were the names of the sealed documents that they put. The Levites, he has a list of all of them on there. It says, obligations of the documents. Now the rest of the people, the priests, the Levites, the gatekeepers, the singers, the temple servants, and all those who had separated themselves from the people of the lands to the law of God, their wives, their sons, their daughters, and all those who had knowledge and understanding are joining with their fellow Israelites, their nobles, and are taking on themselves a curse and an oath to walk in God's law, which was given through Moses, the servant of God, to keep and to observe all the commandments to God of our Lord. Of God our Lord and his ordinances and statutes. We will not give our daughters as wives to the people of the land or take their daughters for our sons. As for the people of the land who bring merchandise or grain on the Sabbath day to sell, we will not buy from them on the Sabbath or on holy days, and we will not give up raising crops during the 7th year and leaving the land uncultivated, and forgive every debt. Also, we pledge ourselves to contribute yearly 1/3 of a shekel for the service of the house of God, for the showbread, for the continual grain offerings and the continual burnt offerings that they have to do, the sin offerings. They also cast lots, the priests, the Levites, the people, for the supply of wood to bring to the house of God according to our father's household in set times annually to burn on the altar of the Lord our God, as written. And we obligate ourselves to bring the first fruits of the grounds and the first fruits of all the fruit of every tree in the house of the Lord annually, as well as the first fruit born of our sons and of our cattle, as it is written in the law, and the firstborn of our herds and flocks to bring to the house of the God. For the priests who minister the house of our God, we'll bring the first and best of our dough, our contributions, the fruit of every tree, the new wine, and the olive oil to the priest, to the chambers of the house of our God, and the tithe of our grounds to the Levites. For the Levites are the ones who receive the tithes in all the rural towns. The priest, son of Aaron, shall be with the Levites when they receive the tithes, and they shall bring 1/10 of the tithes up to the house of our God for the chambers of the storehouse. For the Israelites and the sons of Levi shall bring the offering of the grain, the new wine, and all the oil, the utensils of the sanctuary. The priests who are ministering to the gatekeepers and the singers are there. In this manner we will not neglect the house of our God. They are making sure to take care of the house of their God, of our God, not their God, our God. It's not a good job. So they've got the people that signed it. Get it in writing. We're going to make sure we do this step. This is the obligations that we are going to have to do with everything. So, all right, lots of good reading. I'll see you tomorrow.